In the last video, we escaped William the Conqueror and founded the mythical realm of New England as Seaward. We fought heavily and emerged victorious as this Easter egg country, creating our very own administrative realm. Today we have decided to become an adventurer with only one goal: retake the Old England in the name of all Anglo-Saxons. We must weather the storm and do our best to throw off the Norman yoke as our dwarven Anglo-Saxon adventurer. Let's see how it goes. And so that brings us right here to the capital of New England, and that is of course London. We have founded not just a beautiful kingdom, you can see it right here, New Nossex, we have New Essex, New Sussex and New Wessex over there, and then well centrally Middlesex of course. We have created a new administrative government location. We have actually reformed this before we dipped out of this, you can take a look at it right here, and somehow accidentally I turned New Nossex into a republic. Mayor Wolf the Honest. Well, good for him, I guess. But what really matters now is that we have nothing to do with this country anymore, other than this, of course, being our brother. We are an adventurer, and we have to go out now to hopefully reclaim England itself, ruled by King Roger the Drunkard. He is of a minor house of the Normandy dynasty that is actually led by this guy, who also looks crazy. Robert Curthose here, really the years were not kind to him, I think. But anyway, none of that is relevant to us, because we are Mistress Christina Seward's daughter of the Eagles of the Flagstone. And I think somebody got a little bit confused when it comes to what an eagle is. I'm just gonna leave it that way. Now, I was thinking about this, and I am going to say that this flagstone that our company is named after comes actually from Stonehenge. We took a part of that off. A flagstone is just like a very flat stone, basically, and we're carrying that around to say we are Anglo-Saxons and we are going to come back. In today's video, the goal, as stated, is to take back England. Now, how to do that is a bit of an open question. What I'm going to do right away is actually pick up a style that we are good at here for the camp purpose. I'm definitely going to lean into diplomacy, and for that we got explorers, of course. That is the fitting option right there. Means we get a lot of transport, diplomacy, intrigue, maybe some martial contracts as well, and indeed we are unlocking some camp upgrades. Now, in general, I suspect that we do need to gear up, that we need to militarize. Technically, of course, I could just get landed by like a couple of counties somewhere, right? But I'm thinking we probably want to take England by storm. And for that, I will have to build up our men-at-arms, even if maybe we don't really do a lot of mercenary contracts, because we're just not a mercenary, and I love her so much. Take a look at her. Oh my god, she is gazing into the distance. Now, of course, initially we get this event right here, the roads we walk. We are very far away from home, although New England at this point, I mean, we were born here, is our home, of course. And I'm going to say that the first companions that I want... Oh, and they are Pontic. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I want them to be diplomacy focused, because then can we actually start picking some stuff up. Let me check. Are you actually good at this? Oh, they are good at this. That's nice. Theophylactus the Brave, and then of course we have Theoctista right here as well. And immediately we are actually creating a painting of New England itself. We're going to take that home and we're going to show the English what we have built. We've created Leeds, Oxford, we've created Frome, of course, Winterstoke, then Bamborough. I think that's how it's pronounced, right? Bamborough. I'm sorry, I learned actually after the last video yesterday that apparently if you're from Liverpool, obviously you are a Scouse, but you're also a Liverpudlian. Did you guys really turn pool into a puddle in the English name places and such? You guys are nuts, okay? But anyway, back to this beautiful map. I really want that artifact, so whatever it takes to create it, I'm going to do. Oh, I would also like the prestige, but no, I will bring home this artifact if I fail. Oh, we did it. Okay, we have an illuminated map of New England, diplomacy and learning. Well, that is where we are from. Detailing local myths and legends, painting monsters, beasts, and stranger things. Besides, into every nook and cranny they are purported to hide in. Take a look at that. I have barely unpaused and we already got a pretty good artifact. Now, as things are, it doesn't seem as though there are any contracts for us here, and I'm not going to force it. What I would rather like to do is actually to head over here to Moldavia. My reason for this is being that there is my sister over there, and I love my sister. We are actually friends. And she is in a bit of a pickle right now. We're gonna see this as we go there. She is in 3 wars, but the last one is the worst. So this is a Crusader kingdom. We secured it for her in the last episode. And, well, there's already a dissolution war. With the way things are going here, it seems to me that she will lose everything but a singular county right here, and that will be pretty bad. It is this Swedish person, Princess Margareta Eriksdotter, the daughter of the King of Sweden, and now the sister of the King of Sweden, that is trying to oust our sister. Now, can I do anything about this with a singular knight? I don't think so, but at least I want to say hello, right? I want to say, hey, sister, how you doing? Can I help you somehow? Do you need a shoulder to cry on? You know, that kind of stuff. Oh, and I almost forgot. Of course, I need to pick a focus right here, and I actually need to double check these kind of things. I like guest of honor to make people to, you know, host some feasts in our name and holding us as the honorary guest. That is quite nice. Okay, so I do like this. We get a scheme bonus here if people like us. The camp temperament is so easy to get positive. It's very difficult, honestly, to get it to be negative, so that is quite the good modifier. I do like this one as well. Independent ruler opinion plus 20 and initial contract scheme success chance plus 15%. That is strong. Oh, I do love this one. Enables the make a request interaction with anyone whose domain your camp is located in. There are some good ones in here. If you want to game it in a certain way, I'm not sure where we're going yet. We can always reset them anyway. But that's interesting stuff. I think family hierarch is going to be off the table. It is going to be diplomat and probably some August. God damn it. I am barely on my way, and much like my sister, things are looking very bad. How are you doing here? You doing okay? They're doing fine. Nothing to worry about. Danger sticks in the wheel. We're going to be late. It's, you know, hey, these are wild steppe territories. I probably should have just taken a boat, quite frankly. And I have arrived in Moldavia. Hello, my sister. She likes me a lot, and like I said, we are friends. I really like the idea, and this is like, for me personally, where adventurers are like the best, okay? I personally, and you will know this, I'm the resident hater of the adventurer gameplay loop because it relies so heavily on these randomly generated contracts. But if you got family lying around, so I'm talking about people where you can go to them and you can immediately make a request even without any perk, you have a good chance to make this a lot more interesting. Now again, like I said, right now there's not really a lot going on here in the sense that I can't really help her in her war, for example, because I don't have any troops. But she is my friend, she is my family, which means I can immediately make a request. Although I can't even do that because I don't have any prestige. But like I said, I like the idea of people being around, and if I am not mistaken here, which I might very well be, I think we got some guy. There he is. We got a guy actually living in Britain. Earl Sexbald Ossulfsson of Westmoreland is of our family. I can stop by his estate and, well, he would indeed grant me a request if I wanted to. I like this. Obviously, we're going to lose the kingdom right here. She's definitely going to lose this war. But New England, and in England, we got some family and friends lying around. I don't really want to go criminal. You know what? I'm going to go transport for right now. We're going to take this emissary, and then we're just going to walk. That is all we're going to do. Oh my god, we're going to Minsk. You got to be kidding. I don't have any money. Let's go for scout for talent. And I think that is about it. I will take all of the viable events. I'm immediately leaving my sister behind. Listen, that is adventure gameplay right here. I'll be back, okay? I'll be back. And of course, immediately, this good fella that is sieging this location is pressing me for some money. I assume, maybe, nope, okay, we failed and he got wounded. Well, I really wanted that prestige, okay? I had to try. But at the very least, this contract actually went through. You have come at my acquaintance Countess Daria's behest. No? On what business? Worthy Grand Prince Roman, I speak for Countess Daria of Terebovel, but the message I bear is fit for your ears only. Well, how great that I am not in this. Look at how well lit I am. My god, I look like I don't have any eyeballs. Oh, and I'm picking up a new guy right here. Grigory, the Heartless Rishtishev. I'm going to pick him up as a loyal squire, and I'm going to free him from his armor. He seems okay. He is very different from all of our other companions, which could be beneficial. Doesn't seem too good as a bodyguard, but that's okay. We picked up a Russian Orthodox fella. Oh, and I might just pick up another one. Aber the Pachene Budus. Let's take a look at this. If I pay you, you are going to join my camp. He is a zealous man, but he has amazing martial stats and a really good prowess stats, so we're definitely going to do this. We're going to hire him for just $5. Oh my god, and this guy, he isn't even there anymore. It's just that he occupied the province. He's going to take it from me again. Stop taking my money, give me some prestige. And indeed, it actually worked out. Now, our sister is currently being besieged, which is probably not the right moment for me to show up and ask, hey, can you do something for me? Could you give me some money that you... Oh, she definitely actually has. I think we're going to go and take a men-at-arms regiment. I need some bodyguards after our experience here in Russia. And, well, of course, this also means that I can take them back to our beautiful England. What are we getting? We got Huskars. That makes sense. She's Anglo-Saxon. I think I'm going to move this camp just so that I am out of danger. In fact, I'm just going to move back to London for the time being. And while we travel, let me take a look at this, right? So the buildings, the upgrades that you have in your adventurer camp, let me just be clear here, they nerfed contracts, but at the same time, you still make a lot of money because you don't have any expenses. Let's not be delusional here. There is literally no risk if you are an adventurer to any degree. There are no stakes because provisions only run out if you're moving, and unless you're on the sea tile, you can just stop moving, right? So really, hungering is not something that will occur to to you here in this particular part of gameplay in CK3. But you can make things a lot easier on you by building the right buildings. Now in this case, currently, I am not even sure, wait a minute, what do we actually unlock if you are an explorer? Is any of this good? Reserve provisions, these are domicile buildings, right? Extra watches, these are some interesting things here with the contract scheme in particular. What we're going to go for once I have money, I think, though, is Barber's Tent, because I don't really want to be impacted by plagues right now, while I'm still walking around. No air, not really a lot of people in my camp. You know the drill, right? Oh, and we are being stalked by an animal, and Grigory here, my bodyguard, might just die. Oh, wait, what? Theophylactus died. Wait, no he didn't. Wait, what? He's here. I see him. He's very clearly here. Okay. This man died and lived just to serve me. That's amazing. Alright, and with that, of course, we have now arrived here again in New England, and it seems like they're not offering us any new contracts. What we can do is we go into this menu right here, then we go to the Town Crier, and immediately we can get a couple of contracts, or rather only one. A treasure map contract on the map. Absolutely. Let's do that one, and let's immediately take it. Where is it actually? Oh, it is right here. The retired treasure hunter Anthusa needs help locating one final elusive hoard. This will remain valid as long as you have the treasure map in your possession. Well, apparently I do. I'm going to do it, and let's get this done. The one that got away. She hands over a tattered treasure map, the wrinkles around her eyes softening as she smiles. It may not look like much, but I wrestled with Satan himself to obtain this. Treat it with care. Right, let's head out. Where the hell are we going? Open the excavate treasure decision view. Let's do that right here. There you go. I will organize this, but I will travel without the camp. Wait, where are we going again? Uchkul. I don't know where that is. Yo, what? All right, let's do it. I am on my way. I'm gonna travel without the camp because I don't have enough food. Now, I don't technically have to do this. I could make my way there slowly, but I don't really want to go further east. Let's just go there without our camp. Ah, this is pretty dire, huh? I'm gonna make it easy on us here. I think we're even going to hire mercenary guards, and yeah, that puts the risk down significantly. Captain Thomas, welcome to the party, pal. Sitting in my tent, I find myself poring over accounts, maps, and manuscripts detailing exotic and far-off kingdoms. Such tantalizing stories they tell, such strange places the world has to offer. I wonder, do there people hear such stories about us? Brittany? I could learn the language, that's cool. I mean, we're not gonna be in Tuva, we're not gonna be in Liao. I think I'm going to take the prestige, but this is interesting. I'm not going to Brittany anytime soon. I would much rather linger in the Mediterranean for the time being, while we build up our men-at-arms and so on, but interesting. I'm going to take the prestige for the time being. You have to be kidding me. Eternity waits for no woman. The fire guard intervenes on my walk into Anthusa's tent. Duchess, don't. She's gone, mistress. I enter the tent, and for a second, Anthusa appears to just be sleeping. I cannot possibly complete the search for the final treasure? You made me come all this way, more than halfway, and now I have to turn around? I hate that. Alright. Awesome. See you guys later. That's gaming. That's gaming right there. Sure. God damn it. Alright, listen. I'm home. And I'm gonna talk to my brother now. I'm like, I went to the other side of the world and I found nothing. The humans suck. Everything they do sucks. Anthusa sucks. Never trust a woman named Anthusa, okay? By the way, this war is still going. She has 5 units. And we're going to instruct a few knights. We're not great at this, so I might just fail it. But that's okay. I'm gonna do some type of contract. I am dismayed over my travel contract going nowhere. I walked in and I just turned around and then... Counselor left court. I'm having a... I love video games. I really love video games. Okay. We're getting very lucky here. Alright, let's just do this contract right here. I'm going to start with the balanced approach. If you have a really, really good camp, you can just do the speedy approach, because the people that are in the actual contribution slots right here for scheme potential, they will boost you enough. In this case, though, I should be pretty golden. We have a bunch of really, really good folks here that we can just add, of course, and then we just gotta figure out who else we put in there. I would like to really bring down the phase days right there. Is he decent? Honestly, he's not even worth slotting in there. Oh, and by the way, wow. You really hate me because I've been in debt for 5 years. And because Catholicism is evil. How's my camp doing, actually? Wait a minute. Is this one of the rare mutinous situations? Yeah, there it is. Things are not looking too hot. People are not my fan because I have been in debt. This is true. I've traveled to the Far East for nothing, and now everybody in my camp hates me. It happens. Don't worry about it too much. Alright, let's finish this contract. How are we doing? Beautiful. Only got prestige, but I will definitely take it, because that means that I can request some stuff from my dear brother. Let me see what happened here. Yeah, she was defeated. She is no longer in charge of her kingdom. Let me ask you, honestly, I desperately need money. I would love to do the feast thing, but I need the money. Thanks for the money. I'm no longer in debt. People will like me again. Very nice. Yeah, there you go. Immediately placated. They hated me so much. Oh, that's funny. We're gonna go with this, by the way. I really want to go ahead here with the best foot forward. I think that has great potential. Alright, anyway, I'm going to leave all of this behind immediately after I do this criminal contract. Let's dip a little bit into being a criminal. Nothing wrong with that, right? Let's make sure to scout for talent, and then we hop on over. I think we should be golden with a balanced approach. I'm just going to auto-invite agents. There you go. Very, very good. Relatively fast as well. So let's take a look at this. What are we actually doing here? I appreciate that there's long-term more money to be had when you trick it from willing hands than take it from careless ones. I know that. I understand it. Yet, as I roam Reeve Ethered's court, looking at the wealth he has so casually stored, not to mention poorly secured, I can't help but wonder if we can't dip just a little into alternative ways to earn. Give me 85% chance for 50 bucks. I will definitely take it again to trade gallows bait, and we become a bit of a thief. Doubtless, we can ringe out an early advance. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Honestly, if we go into this direction here, it would primarily be trickster and thief, I assume. Maybe poacher. Alright, and now let's finish this contract. Surely this cannot fail. There it is. Give me some money. What lovely gifts Reeve Ethered gives when he's in the mood. A very worthwhile return on my time, though sadly perhaps not on his. Well, can't be helped. A fool and his money and all that. This is such a vague statement. What did I actually do? Did I entertain him? Because then it's not really like I did him a service, right? Of course, he'll figure it out shortly, as someone will finally manage to explain what's happened to the good Reeve. But it doesn't matter. We get ours, and we will be off before daybreak. I don't actually know what we did, but he's gullible now. I'll take that. I assume basically that we tricked him into giving us some money, maybe like a scheme, you know. We were like, oh, we're going to build a really big suburban area over there, and you're going to benefit from the rent. You can sell the houses later, and then we didn't build anything. And I take the money to go home. Now, before we leave New England for good, King Swithred Seaward's on, I have one more request. And I cannot request this because I'm missing 15 prestige. You're kidding me. Can I get prestige if I go fishing, you think? Let's take a look at this. As I'm making my way down on the bank of water, the scent of salt and fish fills my nose. A couple of people are finishing up, leaving the entire shoreline for me to use. A day like this doesn't come every day, and I should make the most of it. Yes, I will be going. I love fishing. I'm a fishing man, fishing woman, okay? I could become calm here, but quite frankly, I'm just going to go with the provisions instead. There you go. I captured a sturgeon. Didn't give me any prestige, though. Let's just do another contract with the same guy. I immediately come back. Hello. Can I scam you? Oh, and our sister wants an alliance. I can't really do much for you, but I'm going to say yes to that for sure. I really just like standing by your side. I'm not going to head over to Moldavia. There's just nothing there. I'm not really interested. We're going to go further down into the Byzantine Empire. Well, I don't know. He got scammed twice. I think this guy's just really stupid. I think he's like real dumb. He's at minus 150 gold and minus 700 prestige. Unlucky, my friend. Very unlucky. Oh, it didn't even give me any prestige, which means I still cannot take the action that I meant to take. What are we going to do beyond that? I would like the idea, maybe, of roaring campfire. Because that makes it better for Scout for Talent, right? We can also do camp revelry activities. I think this fits us. I think that is about right. Alright, but now I'm going to finally get my feast hosted. There you go. You have to leave within 3 months because somehow I got stuck here. The travel, you know, don't ask any questions, okay? Somehow it got bugged a little bit. The Pechenegs, oh, they got actually pushed in here. That's pretty crazy. I guess that is why my travel got bugged. Because they actually lost that war over there. But now we do get a feast for ourselves here. Beautiful. And there we are. I have decided, before I leave New England for good, likely forever, with a map that will always remind me of it, of course, I want this feast hosted right here. The servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. I gained some prestige. You can see I went negative there. Do I need to do anything here? We could do mischief. Honestly, no, I don't really care. I could try to befriend somebody. Aren't we already... What do you mean may not arrive in time? He lives there. He's the host. Excuse me? Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, King Swithred, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to it. I've taken much of the evening to get myself close to King Swithred without making it feel forced. After all, the best friendships are natural, and I want him to think that this is spontaneous. I'm going to say, yeah, let's try that. Sadly, it was just a poor choice, I think, that you made, you idiot. Yeah, that didn't work for him. He liked to talk more, but we're not yet friends. Who are you? King Uraka Yimina. She is scaly. Right, I remember. I married her to him, and that's his wife. What a good evening. I like her. And now here I can actually make him my friend. It is done. The King of New England is my friend. I will have his support, I am sure, going forward. Even though I will never return, maybe he can send his troops all the way to England when the time comes. Alright, but that was it. I have succeeded in my intent, and with that, we shall leave this place. Let me move the camp. I think, oh my god, they're having a civil war. They're having civil wars left and right. I'm gonna sit in Constantinople. I think we'll be okay, right? That is normally how this goes. So what I can see here is Roaring Campfire has one, that is local hangers-on, receive occasional events to recruit useful locals, and then the other ones are primarily actually around the supply tent, which means that I will want to upgrade the pavilion, and then we can build more buildings, and we can build the tent. For the time being, I'm going to go with the local hangers-on right now, and that should give us a nice boost as well. Alright, and so we have arrived in the Byzantine Empire. What's happening here? We got Vasilevs, Leostenus, he is just a normal Orthodox guy. Melissenos, I take a look at this, and I would wager, right, that surely there's like a million different rulers in like just the last year. Every 5 years or so, the monarch changes. Look at that. That is the Byzantine Empire in a nutshell. We got one contract for now, and that is this artifact delivery. Now, I am concerned. Now, what we need to do is bring it to the Boo of Suf, where Emir Jabir sits. Are you kidding me? I'm not taking my camp there, because I physically cannot do that. Yeah, moving a camp to Suf will cost... No. I shall mind this artifact well, and I'm just gonna hop on. I guess the fact that I don't have to go into the Civil War area here is actually good for us. So let me just hop on a boat and get out of there. Now, while I'm here, or while I'm traveling, I should say, I would actually like to learn his language. I'm not that smart, so that doesn't really make it easy for me here. Yeah, his title tier is very high. I could try with somebody less high and just... Honestly, I really just want to learn it. I don't really care from whom I'm learning it, so I might as well just move on with something that is less difficult. It's 40% for Greek. Sounds good to me. And apparently there's a jihad for Castile called by the Dunanites, who... Yeah, he is the head. Wow, okay. He doesn't even have a title, though. Oh, this functions as the Mubaladi Caliphate. Right. Wow. The Castilians might get destroyed here. That is interesting. The Mubaladi Caliph has risen, and now that makes me wonder. They have split. Right, these are two different caliphs. Cool stuff. Now, I will not defend them. May St. George protect them. Oh my... I'm getting so unlucky with the prestige events, by the way. It is unbelievable, let me tell you. I'm going to pick up some prowess here, I think. That's okay, because this will also allow me then indeed to request a grand tournament, which, well, I can't really do much with, but would be nice to attend. Yeah, see, and here I was thinking Constantinople surely will be safe. I did learn the language of the Greeks. That's really good. I probably won't be sending him a letter. I don't know this guy then again. If he does become my friend, I mean, he lives very close to my camp, right? Maybe we actually see him regularly. Please become... Oh, nope, this guy hated me. Who the hell do you think you are? Right, let's go through with this contract right here. 26 bucks. Thanks. Much appreciated. Let's upgrade the pavilion here. That should, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it gives us another building slot right there. Beautiful. Now, in all honesty, the Byzantine Empire, the unholy Roman Empire, isn't too interesting. Honestly, they got nothing to offer right here. I will go to my second favorite city, which is, of course, Amalfi. God, Amalfi is wonderful. If you haven't heard of it, they are the Merchant Republic, the best Merchant Republic, quite frankly, compared to all other ones. And I can't wait until they actually do something, you know, in the eventual Trade and Merchant Republic DLC. Alright, and here we are, finally in civilized And here we are finally in a civilized location, in Amalfi itself. What a beautiful, beautiful merchant republic. They dominated the trade here around Sicily and so on, and even had stuff going on in Cairo itself. They had their own quarter there, much like we know from, for example, the Venetians and so on over here in Constantinople, until the Fatimids arrived in Egypt, and then there was a very anti-Catholic, a very anti-Italian stance in that area, and they were all killed, or well, many of them were killed anyway. And with that, Amalfi kind of lost prominence. Most importantly, of course, much of the trade shifted here towards the north, you know, where the Alps are. All the trade that comes here from the Holy Roman Empire would not bother going all the way down there. And the trade here instead in the Mediterranean kind of fell down a cliff because most prominently Tunisia effectively faced a lot of starvation. Super interesting, sadly currently not really playable in the game. Let's do this, let's create a work of learning. Alright, and while we're here, let me double check. Did they convert anything else? It's a lot of Catholic, I can tell you that much. New England, though, seems to be under occupation. They conquered a bit more up here. What is happening right now? Holy Wolf, the Kingdom of New England for the entire thing! Wait, who is doing this again? If they lose, that would be terrible. Truly awful. Gorgon? This guy! Yeah, okay, they might be dead. I think she might be... This might be our last holdout here in the West. We'll see how this goes, okay? This Crusader kingdom fell apart in seconds. And now it looks as though New England is not going to be doing any better, although they have so many troops. Oh, they cost him too much. I think New England is done. Oh, that sucks to see. That is rough. Oh, and let's check in on Castile here. I'm pretty sure the Dunanids lost that, which would mean... Actually, the fervor's pretty high. I'm not so sure. I also did notice Coptic seems to be awfully common right now. I'm not sure what this patch is, but Coptic is everywhere. Mongolia is pretty big, not that they're actually doing anything. I do wonder... Oh, you know what? This actually makes me think. Let me search for Great Conquerors, because I do have a rule that they appear more often as long as they are in a good position. We have 0 right now. Interesting. And apparently, our dear Stigand the Chaste here learned something about the Pope. He is... Oh. I see, he had a child with Duchess Valderrada of Benevento. Well, good for you. Cheers. Now, I did also get the trait where I can now ask anybody who I am simply in the province of for, you know, doing me a favor. First of all, I will blackmail him 100%. Hook gained. There you go. That's what I like to see. Ooh, I could... ask for gold? Absolutely, it's just 100 bucks. That's honestly, that is insulting. I can also, of course, very, very simply go and make a request here. It's such a weird shame that even if I have the hook, right, that it costs me so much prestige as it does. I think I'm going to ask for gold first of all. And then after that is done, we're going to go ahead and make a general request. And I feel like I might ask, I mean, we could do a grand tournament. No, honestly, let's host a feast in my honor by the Pope. That sounds about right. That guy hates me. I know about his child. I just blackmailed him. But hey, there are worse things, right? Wait, why can't I... Wait, I can see that he is at this thing. Why am I not there? Why can't I go there? Oh no. Did I just do that and then I didn't even get the opportunity to go there? God damn it, man. Amazing. Thanks. This guy is hosting a feast. I don't even get anything from it. It's in my honor. Right, and we have now reached France, and with our skill I can of course request something from the local ruler, including King Robin of France, who's interestingly enough currently in a war for dissolution. They're trying to dissolve France, which is very interesting, but doesn't seem to be very promising since they have so far fewer troops. This is an Astrid. Very interesting. How did you get here? Duke Holger. First of all, amazing name. Oh, it was granted to them directly from the hands of the Van Vlaanderen, who held this originally dynasty here in Flanders. That is so interesting. Okay, well, he's still a child. I'm going to ignore that. And I'm instead going to go and say, let's do another contract here, earn some more money, and we'll go from there. Alright, and now I will make my first foray here into England. We're going to go to where Hereward was. He was, of course, an old companion of our father. And I'm going to go there, and I think my goal right now is to actually just carve out a duchy for ourselves. I want to take this decision. It is right there. Oh, wait a minute. How are we doing on this? I have not yet done enough, and I'm probably not going to reach Exalted Among Men. I don't think so. I'm much more interested in this right there. I can, as soon as I reach Illustrious, of course, try to get some success for the Anglo-Saxons. Now, it's only a duchy, But that is pretty interesting. That is a pretty interesting start. Alright, and after all this time we have returned, but make no mistake, England has fallen. Duke Elfgar of Norroy here is ruling the north, and he has substituted almost everybody, including actually our very own family. I think they're completely gone, right? We got a half-brother here. This is New England. This is Bukovina. Right down there we got New Sussex. Yes, our family that lived over here, I think it is him, Sexbald, they have been ousted. Westmoreland is no longer in our families and Anglo-Saxon control, which means now is the time that we start getting some stuff done. Okay, I'm just doing a couple of contracts right here, nothing too interesting. You know, just to farm some money and so on. Let's check in on our friends here. Duchess Marquesa II with the lock of the Umayyad Duchy. She has 7 troops. What is actually wrong in this location? Oh, I guess they just get constantly sieged down. That is so funny. Valhalla made it over here, and now look at what happened to them. New England. Oh, no. Swithred. He's actually gonna die. Oh, that is so crazy. How is he so bad? I'm not going back. I can probably aid him, but... New England has fallen. King Swithred the Crusader, he's done. He's cooked. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he lose that? Ridiculous. I left my Russian fellow, Grigori the Heartless, you might remember him. I left him in Benevento, and he's become a Lombard. Oh, I like that guy. He's funny. I like that guy a lot. Oh, and now I think I am bugged. I'm apparently over there in Nottinghamshire. My camp is over there. Help? What do I do now? Oh, okay, I made it back by accepting a different contract. Contracts now go very, very fast. I am at the point, basically, if I hand this over to whoever the heir would be, and she is already relatively old, if I hand this over to whoever the heir would be, we could effectively make it so, right, that we can do very, very, very quick contracts and then definitely fulfill whatever our requirement is. I played it a bit roleplay-y as much as you can here. Alright, now the English are infighting. King Roger III, the Petulant here, is in charge now. I think I'm just going to spam some prestige. My hope is that I can get to Exalted amongst men relatively quickly. We are 43, got like 20 years. Maybe we could do champion the Anglo-Saxon culture, but if I do, all I end up with is the Duchy of East Anglia, which is not that bad, but obviously doesn't do all that much for us, right? What I'm much more interested in, and I think what everybody is interested in, would be, there it is, an Adventurer Kingdom invasion. For that, I need to be Exalted among men, and I need to have 5,000 prestige. Well, we can definitely get that done. I just need to really do a lot of contracts, maybe fight a lot, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's so unfortunate, because it does mean that I can't actually request anything here, like men-at-arms or gold, because, well, while I have the perks for this, it costs me too much prestige. That kind of sucky, but it is what it is. Oh, and there is no actual way that I will be the person that has a map of England and a map of New England. I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. We got maps of both Englands. Well, okay, both of them also actually sharing the same fate. This one disappeared when the Normans came, and this one disappeared when Gergan came. Yeah, I think they're cooked. I am pretty sure they're cooked. Oh, that's not good. The Holy Roman Boils. Okay. Let's move camp. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh my god. Are you kidding? They actually lost it. They actually lost the kingdom. I hate your guts so much, man. You know what? I'm canceling my plans. This may be unexpected for some of you, but I have to cancel my plans. I have to retake New England. You cannot trust the AI with anything in this game. My god. But I think here I have my opportunity. I think I can do it with this one, actually. I'm gonna say my warriors will be ready to fight, but we are not going to Badajoz. No way. We are going for the one and only, if I can find it in this long list, New England. There it is. Give it back, thief. It is mine. How dare you, man? Look at what they've done to our lands. Rochester. And then this right here, London itself. The peasants are rising up. And let me take a look at this. Pontic, okay, so they've converted everything to Catholic. Didn't really do much culture conversion. But we are taking back England, New England, I should say, for Swithred. And that should make it so that I can actually collect all of that prestige, right? I'm pretty sure we can actually make that happen this way. Okay, whatever. Fill up. I need more troops. I just want to be present. I want to get wiped, basically, because the more you get wiped, the more points do you get. And then I get more payout, and I can turn back to England and try to take that. That is so silly, but yeah, let's do the Crusade. Let's hope that this works. These guys, they just keep wiping everything. Ridiculous. I'm not going to be the one to receive this, because New England already exists, right? So, the King of New England already exists, which means he would get these titles, unless it stops existing during the Crusade, which might happen. I'm going to say my benefactor is... Oh, you know what? Can't I bring... See, this guy, he got ousted. I'm going to bring him over here. He was still in England, in Westmoreland, when we started. He got ousted, and now he's going to be the new... Well, some type of duke in New England. What is this? This guy, who got ousted, he was one of the dukes that lost the war here in New England, is like, you should settle down. Brother, you're not settled down. Who the hell are you? Why are your kids in prison, huh? You want to answer some questions, buddy? Come on, man. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at this Crusade. It's looking okay numbers-wise, in my opinion. We got her in charge. She's, of course, already facing a rebellion. That should be okay. I doubt that they're not looking that terrible. We got two populist leaders here. We'll see how it goes, okay? I will rise up, and I will start sieging. I will be the first of the Crusaders. Mistress Christina Seward's daughter. Let's see what we can do. I pumped everything into building more men-at-arms. Let's see how it goes. That's all I can say. I hope he joins, by the way. He is the king of New England, is the thing. And there we go. Deus Vult, my friends. Oh, can I not raise it? Oh, there we go. We can raise our armies right here. Beautiful. And now let's see. He's not joining. We're doing this... God, this... we're doing this for you, man. This is all you. Okay, anyway, let's just start sieging them here. Nice is in line for New Sussex? What are you talking about? You lost New Sussex. Is that still a title somehow held by you despite you not being there? Okay, that's funny. That's interesting. That's very funny. And look at that, they actually arrived all together. Oh my god. Could it be a competent crusade in this era of Crusader Kings III? What? I think we're gonna hold out right here. If they attack me, they attack me. It's okay. Ugh, what are you doing? Why you... I get wiped. I'll take the wipe. It's cool. I'm in prison. Of course. Hey, can I pay you some money? Okay, I'll just sit in prison. I'll just wait. That's okay. We're all in prison. Looks good, at least. How many people are, like, around here just occupying stuff? Oh, and they captured her! Oh my god. This might be the worst New England that you will ever see. It is now Swedish, Anglo-Saxon, Swabian, Anglo-Saxon, wait a minute, that's the king, Swabian. Okay, we got a lot of Swabians here, it seems. We got Occitan, Dutch, Rhinelander. Well, to be English, I guess, in New England means to be Mr. Worldwide, Mr. International, King Swithred the Crusader. I have brought it back for you by redirecting that crusade, and you have given me an unbelievable amount of prestige. England will fall. My friends, I will make it happen. Oh, come on. After all this, you don't want an alliance? Just because I'm a loser and you're not? I mean, okay, you are kind of a loser. The interesting thing now as well is that I'm pretty sure he's completely screwed. I think this will dissolve within seconds because he is the only guy that is administrative. Everybody else is feudal. So that didn't really work out for you. I'll earn some more prestige somewhere. Where the hell am I? I bought myself free from prison, but it looks like... Oh no, okay, I'm home now. We are in a good spot. Against all odds. It'd be funny that the meta to get Crusade contribution is just to get wiped. It works every time. You really just can't complain about it. Oh, and the king actually instantly died. So let's take a look. She is administrative because nobody else can rule. Because they're all feudal. They can't be elected. That's so funny. So technically, she currently has like the sole right to determine who should be elected next. She doesn't seem to be turning anybody into an administrative fella, so... Weird kingdom, and they are assaulting them. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Listen, not my problem. I am too busy doing other stuff. Yeah, see, contracts now pay incredibly well as well. We're getting kingdom tier contracts now. At this point, we are past the stage of snowballing. Let me see, where do I need to bring this? Tripoli. That's okay. That's not that far. What I'm going to do is request... Let's take a look at this. We're going to request a contract from him, because with that contract, I can then get a proper hook, hopefully at the very least, and we'll see how that goes. What kind of contract is he offering me here? The king will reward anyone willing to return what is rightfully his, the skull cap. Oh, this guy owns it, the skull cap of Charlemagne. Yeah, I will absolutely do this. Add him to my roll of patrons and get a weak hook if we succeed. I think I can easily do that, and then we're gonna be golden. Clever. No one will ever suspect me. Let's get this done. And there you go. I have stolen the skull cap of Charlemagne, which makes me the owner now. The contract is completed. He loves me, and I do now indeed have a hook on him. Now, I actually looked this up because I wasn't too sure. If I do the sponsorship, it is impossible to go for the kingdom because it has to be based on the idea that I become his vassal, which means I can't do that if he pledges to me, right? So the idea now is that I have to do it on my own. Haha, okay. Wait, what? Why did I not give it... Why wasn't it given to the king? What? Wait, so I still have it? Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware that it would work that way. Okay. What I'm gonna do here now then... I could do this, okay, sure, but then I lose the money, I lose prestige, and I would have to work for that again, which isn't too difficult at this point, because we're getting good contracts, they're easy to do, doesn't really matter for us anymore, we are out of scaling here. I'm not gonna do that, New England. Oh, yeah, you're dying. Did you convert anybody? Yeah, no, they're cooked, they're done. New England is a thing of the past. They're not gonna win. I think what we're gonna do then is, I'm just gonna go in with what we have, and gonna hire some mercs. Oh, we got some good, cheap mercenary bands here. The Lions of the Drape and the Peregrinatory Pilgrims are joining us. Where the hell are you? Okay, so that is Brittany. Don't know where the other ones are, but that doesn't really matter. We're gonna hop on over. We're gonna get it done. And then we're going to invade. Keep getting new people that I do not care about. Good luck. I'm actually going to, you know what? We're gonna go to Bayeux, and I'm going to invade from here. I'm going to redo William the Conqueror. Except this time it's the Anglo-Saxons invading. Oh, I see a lot of trouble coming. Yeah. At least we are all nearby, but in different counties. Ah, you need to fall in with me, man. I need to head over there. Yeah. There's nothing we can do. They might be lost. That's on them. Not my problem. They escaped, and now we're all unified. We all have good troops. I think this is doable. Now that we're actually united here, it could be done. Can I still... I never thought about this. Can I still do missions? Okay, so it abandons the army. Well, oh god. I like that I'm just doing that randomly. That's very funny to me. I am going in debt here for these mercenaries, by the way. Once we succeed in this, they're going to be demanding more money from me, which, honestly, I'm okay with that. That sounds pretty fun to me, to be indebted to mercenaries after you become the Queen of England. Well, the true England anyway. They do have an internal rebellion right now, which is very convenient for us. Nothing wrong with that. And so Middlesex will besiege. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna... I mean, we're winning. It's over. We're not even fighting them anymore. They're not doing anything. They aren't resisting. I'm in August. Let's go. And now I think I will immediately challenge them to a fight. Can I catch them here? I'll even take some damage, that's okay. Because that, yep, I even imprisoned him. I imprisoned this Irish son of a gun. If successful, vassals of the realm may become independent based on their relationship to the old ruler, differences in culture, faith, and opinion with the adventurous sub-realm size, military strength, distance from the capital, and other factors. You get the kingdom, I get earldom of Middlesex, that is it. I get feudal, I get veteran adventurer, camp will be destroyed, I get money, fame. The fool has spirit. You and your foul host may have wrested my kingdom from me, but mark my word, I am not through yet. Nor will I give up England so easily. He's just us, except he's Irish for some reason. I will disband all my troops. I think we're golden. This looks terrible. You want to become my vassal, pal? He does not. Okay, so that means we have to pacify this, and shouldn't even be that difficult. My main problem actually is that everybody is Norman, but honestly, the Norman yoke is over. The yoke is done, and my god, I come back with the skull cap of Charlemagne. I come back with some hides, I guess. Okay, sure. Who's my heir? My nephew. Right. And he's actually... No, wait, that's my niece. He's gonna be flown in from a dying New England. Interesting. I have risen, and I think I can clean this up here easily. Leave a like and leave a comment if you want me to continue this particular playthrough as Queen Christina Siwasdottir. Otherwise, we will be moving on unless let's say I have 150 comments that are demanding that we continue. Okay, let's be a bit brisk here. Now, anyway, because as things are, we have established ourselves, we are powerful, and I think we are fully in control. The Normans, they like us, we are the right religion, of course, and even those that did not swear fealty should be relatively easy to suppress. We are in a good situation. I will leave you right here. We have safeguarded New England, we have prepared England itself, and most importantly, I now have a map of both. I love that we created this map of New England and of England. Folks, that is what you can do in CK3 right here. It was a bit of a grind, but we are back. I have returned thanks to 2 crusades. And again, this one is... Yeah, okay, let's not look at our cousins in the east. They are suckers. We don't need to remember them. I will leave you right here, and I'll see you later, alligator.